Hi, Ron from Clarity. Here are 4 key metrics to help you monitor your ongoing HIPAA operations. Let's dive right in. Number 1, daily access logs for administrative activities. Anytime somebody logs into your application, those should be logged, it should be recorded. We can start looking for things that are strange only if we have the data to record. So we want to make sure that we monitor any administrative activities. Now that could be just login attempts and configuration changes. If somebody goes in and tries to change the system, if somebody goes in and tries to change the permissions on a specific role, those are things to me that would be red flags. I would want to know about it. So make sure that when they set up the platform that they can record and track those types of activities. Number 2, audit trail summaries of user login history. Now this is a little more difficult. You may have to start this doing it manually where the security or compliance officers, your HIPAA officers, maybe they're going through and monitoring those logs looking for specific things. But this is also some, and we did another video on this, where an LLM and AI could be used to analyze that. So it would be great, especially if your staff is all within the same regional area, you could actually train AI to say, hey, I want to know when any logins outside this IP range or outside these zip codes occur. Let me know so I can check, see who it is, see who attempted it. Maybe I go on vacation, I'm out of the country, and I go to log in when somebody calls me. It flags that. You look at it and say, oh, yep, Ron took a trip to Spain. Yes, that's him logging in. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. But otherwise, normally, if I'm here in Austin, Texas, and all of a sudden out of the blue, in the middle of the night, somebody tried using my credentials, logging in Spain, you know that's probably fraudulent login access attempt. Number 3, tracking and analyzing the e-commerce funnel analytics tied to patient data. If we have a HIPAA e-commerce and we're taking in prescriptions and medical device orders and scheduling, we're recording PHI data. So we want to be able to protect that, make sure it's in a HIPAA compliant format, but we also want to use analytics to track that user behavior because that can help us identify bottlenecks in the system. That can help to track how do I market, when do I market, who do I market to, what's working, what's not working. Are there things on the site? Sometimes back in the day, we used to use things like Mouse Click and Hotjar and other tools that would we could go back and analyze how people are using the site so we could see where the bottlenecks are. Well, if you analyze the analytics, this will also tell us things like which products are the hot sellers, which products used to be in or dropping off. How do our sales for that particular medical device compare year over year, month over month, week over week? How does one of my medical partners' buying purchases trend? Is it trending up? Is it trending down? Monitoring and tracking your e-commerce performance on all kinds of analytics will help you know what to do and how to make business decisions to reap the return on that investment for that platform. 4th one, infrastructure uptime and performance tracking. So this is for your HIPAA environment. You're going to have a BAA, you're going to have a HIPAA hosting provider. Sometimes hospitals and other large organizations host themselves. And so sometimes they get a little lax and going, oh, we're taking it internally. If we run into a problem, we'll just take care of it. But they don't have to prove all of the metrics and the reporting and the uptime and all the stuff that a traditional hosting provider has to provide to all of their clients. So you'll want to make sure if you're hosting it internally that your IT team is providing that information back to you. Assign a stakeholder responsible to get that information, evaluate that, and make sure that your IT team and or hosting provider are providing those metrics to you. So quick review. Number 1, set up and track the daily access logs for all administrative logins and configuration changes. Number 2, have some kind of audit trail summary for that user login behavior. Number 3, using your e-commerce funnel analytics tied to your patient behavior so you know where your bottlenecks are, where your sales are going up, going down, and what business decisions you need to make. And number 4, have reporting on your HIPAA infrastructure uptime and performance. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.